Hey everybody, it's MommaOG. I am back with another reaction. Tonight I have another donation request from Dave. As always, Dave, thank you so much. Tonight I'm listening to my second Florence and the Machine song. This one's called Big God, and he asked me to listen to the live SiriusXM performance of this song. So that's what I'm going to do. The last song I listened to, I think it was called King, was way back in November of last year. So it's been a long time coming. Been meaning to get back to her. It's the story for a lot of artists that I'm listening to right now. I've got my earbuds in. Let's get started. Ooh, there's a harp.
You need a big God. You need a big God, big enough to fill you up.
Her vibrato is crazy.
You keep me up at night to my messages. You do not reply. You know I still like you the most, the best of the best and the worst of the worst. Well, you can never know the places that I go. I still like you the most. You'll always be my favorite ghost. You need a big God, big enough to hold your love. You need a big God, it's getting better, and then it gets much worse. Is it just part of the process? Well, Jesus Christ, it hurts. And though I know I should know better, I can make this work. Is it just part of the process? Well, Jesus Christ, it hurts. Jesus Christ, it hurts. You need a big God, big enough to hold your love.
Okay, let me just pause it for a minute. I'm getting, I don't have any clue what this song is about. It sounds to me like she wrote this, or whoever wrote this is a song about being in love with somebody who might be like a narcissist or an egomaniac, or being in a relationship with someone who you're extremely in love with, but yet there may not be enough room for you in the relationship between him and his ego, or her and her ego. She's saying you need a big God, big enough to hold your love. And then she was saying something about Jesus Christ, it hurts. And I also noticed that she said, this is like a tale as old as time, where you know better, but you want to stay with this person. So I'm getting those vibes where she's recognizing that there may not be enough room for her in the relationship, but she's so into this person, and maybe she's hoping he'll change. The part of the song in the beginning where just the harp was like a foreboding feeling. It gave me this foreboding, just waiting for this gloom to come about, or waiting for a shoe to drop. I don't know how else to describe it, but that's the feeling it gave me. And her voice is just incredibly unique as well. From the songs that I did know before I started this channel, I think it was just a couple, but definitely like Dog Days, I think was one of the songs. I could hear it straight away in that song, like the first time I ever heard it, that she had her vibrato is kind of what does it for me. And then she's got these deep undertones to it that really stand out as something that makes her different. All right, I've rewound it just a little bit. Let's keep going. This is that foreboding one.
You need a big God, big enough to hold your love.
That piano's now doing what the harp was doing in the beginning.
You need a big God, big enough to fill you up.
Big enough to fill you
shower your affection, let it rain on me, and pull down the mountains, drag your cities to the sea, and shower your affection, let it rain on me. Don't leave me on this white cliff, let it slide down to the sea. Slide down to the sea.
That melody is haunting. Man, that seemed to go by fast. Yeah, she is she's got a bit of mysticism to her as well, just based on the little bit that I've seen of her, the way she dresses, her beautiful long red hair, the sound of her voice, just this energy she gives off is like mystic energy. And it'll be interesting to see if I get more of that from the music. The other thing that kind of adds to the mysticism for me is the fact that she's got her eyes closed during that last performance. She had her eyes closed quite a bit. And she was also kind of emoting with her slightly, very slightly with her body. And then when after I paused it and went back and she kind of went up into a higher register, her vibrato came on very strong. And that's one of the things about her that will always stand out to me. Yeah, that was incredible. Definitely still along the lines of stuff I think I'm really going to like down the road. Just based on her vibe alone, definitely want to hear more. I've got a little bit of a list going for her, so I'll try to keep going on Florence and the Machine, but it's, like I said, it's very difficult right now. I've got so much going on. Dave, thank you once again for this awesome choice, and thank you all for being here to watch. I will see you next time. What you doing, Huck?